Every Sunday, 43. Podcast.
Better listen to the 43
Okay, it took me a little bit. First, I was like, "What the fuck's going on with this song right now?"
It's
But then
because of the every Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a good addition.
yeah. Although it's not even every Sunday anymore. It's more like every Monday, right?
I asked what day the episodes go out, and I was
Yeah.
told every Sunday.
Should we cut that out and redo it? No,
No, it's fine.
no, Sunday. Sunday. It's, huh? Oh, okay, sorry. No, yeah, it is every Sunday, so that was good.
Podcast.
Yeah, I had one
Alright.
in mind. I'm gonna save it for next week.
I had one too, but I should put it in the back pocket.
Yeah.
I have two in the back pocket. One in the chamber is going to be really good, but it needs to be an exciting episode.
Needs to
Even
be
though
a-
every episode is exciting,
It needs to be a special
Yeah.
special type of exciting episode.
exactly. Even though it's the 43p,
43.
and it always is.
Well, welcome back to Katie for
Welcome back to Guy in the
Yeah.
Chair and Katie.
I had to bring something this week after
Yeah.
being threatened to be let go last
yeah.
week.
Yeah, we were
Hey,
concerned here in the upper management, but
It's
now
it's a competitive market. And
yeah, but we're willing to give this another shot. So
yeah, you've proven your loyalty so far.
yeah,
Thanks.
So we do need to give you that right at least.
the right.
Anyway, it's the 43p. Well, you want to start off with some chit chat, man? What's going on? How's your I don't know, how's your testicular torsion?
My testicular torsion update.
Didn't you have some kind of testicular torsion?
I forgot about. Luckily, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did talk about that.
Yeah,
when
actually,
when
we did.
happened.
I said it as a joke, but now I
Yeah.
remember that you actually
I did talk
you
about
actually
that.
did testicular torsion.
I talk about a lot of stuff on this
You
podcast.
do, yeah.
A lot of everything, but it's
The kids are gonna know you well.
well, it's good so far.
Okay.
I think they're good at least.
But you
I
weren't
haven't felt any.
contorted.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't anything. I just took some painkillers for a week, and that was it,
Okay.
to my knowledge. Yeah.
It's kind of scary because that's happened to the torsion. It's happened to two of the friends of the show, and I won't reveal their names to keep I'd like to preserve that part of their identity.
Yeah.
But two of my friends have had, or two of our friends actually, have had testicular torsion.
Yeah.
They get like
Yeah.
it's like
They
someone
get, like,
screwed in a light bulb.
Exactly, except it's not.
But
a
there
light
was
bulb.
two. You know these like Chinese, it's like these two like beads or like these big like they're like balls made of brass or something like that, and they like make a little like
Yeah.
you like twirl them around your hand. Like it's like someone did that
I w-
on their balls.
I was so happy that it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was such a relief
But it makes me a little fearful. I'll be honest.
for yourself or
For
for
myself to get some torsion.
Nah, I feel like you never go to the doctor. That's more my thing.
I never go because I'm more of a wait it out kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just wait it out, see what happens.
Yeah.
And then if you really start to get in some pain, then maybe you should go.
Yeah. I go like that. If something is wrong, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm going to the doctor.
You're a little bit of a contortionist.
I'm a little bit of a neurotic person when it comes to that shit.
Hypochondria.
Just a tad, just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just a 5% of that personality trait.
Yeah. When was the last time you were at the doctor?
I think it was the torsion thing. And
That's
that was
good.
like 3 months ago. Or
That's
something like
good.
that.
Hey, congrats,
That's good.
man.
I'm making progress.
shit.
I'm making progress.
He's recovering
Yeah.
Yeah.
from
When was
his
the last time you
addiction.
were at the doctor?
Like the hospital?
Yeah. For something health wise that worried you.
Oh, not for a very long time.
Yeah. Been a long time for me as well.
Yeah.
I was sick 2019, like really sick. And then
Uh-huh.
I used one of these apps to be like, hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay.
That's what I do now.
Uh-huh.
Even like when I was last sick, I was like, I knew I needed medicine,
Mhm.
but it's still so much easier to just get it through the app.
Yeah.
And then I only have to go out to like pick it up.
Yeah. And then, you still pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Free healthcare?
Yeah, but it's not that expensive. It's like 350 Swedish crowns or something for a visit.
So 35 euro.
35 euros maybe, something like that.
Yeah. And if something is wrong, they hook you up.
They hook
I
you up.
guess. Okay.
They hook you up, and you still pay, I think, but you don't pay. You just pay a very small fee. So
Yeah.
it's a good place to get sick. That's why I go there a lot. to
In
make-
Sweden.
Yeah. That's
why
why I
you
get.
go
That's
there
why
a
I
lot.
get. No. That's why I get sick a lot, and then go to the. Yeah. I wanna make use of that.
In
Yeah.
the UK, it's actually free, and the medicine is free afterwards. It's quite the
Huh.
The
quite the
UK, huh?
shock, yeah,
That is kind
or
of
not
shock.
a shock, but
The
like
NHS are really...
I go to the doctor and I'm sick, and they're like, okay, like you're sick, you need this. Here you go. Here's a prescription. Go pick it up. You know. And now here it's like, I'm sick. I need this. And then she beep beep, 400 crowns, please.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Which
What's
I'm
your-
sure like it's like nothing compared to America. But
No.
paying
no.
like nothing for medicine
No,
my
Scandinavia
entire
is
life
good.
is like feels kind of a scam now.
Yeah, I guess. But you know what? As long as we're happy and healthy, which we are.
Yeah, I can give a quick little update on my Wim Hof breathing experiment that I've been trying
Right.
out.
Remind me what that
Oh, yeah.
was.
It was a breathing technique. Well, he has his whole method isn't just about breathing; it's about certain types of exercise and cold showers and different things you do. But I've mostly been focusing on the breathing, and I don't do it exactly every single day, but I do it quite often.
You put time aside to Wim Hof breathe.
To Wim Hof, you need to put like at least 10 minutes.
You can't do it on a whim.
You can't do it on
It's
a
got to
whim.
be Wim Hof.
Yeah, and they
Okay.
recommend that you do it first thing in the morning.
Okay.
So right after getting out of bed, I try to do it.
Cold shower.
Cold shower. I've
Wake up 5 a.m.
no.
Mark Wahlberg style.
Yeah, that's Mark Wahlberg method.
Okay.
That's not Wim Hof method. But in a cold shower, I did it a couple of times this week. But that one I can't say that I'm sticking with. But the breathing it's actually, maybe it's placebo, but when I do it, I feel this really nice sensation in my body. Like I feel like it's like a rush almost.
A rush.
It's almost like a rush.
Is it not supposed to like relax you?
Yeah, but a relaxing.
Well, a relaxing
It's
rush.
like a flush, like it's flushing and rushing all over your body.
It's a good
A
song
sense of
title, Flushing and Rushing.
Flushing and yeah, exactly.
You can't even say it.
I can't even say it, and then it relaxes you it's hard to explain. I don't know if it's just in my head or if it's the effect of the method.
Something you can't explain is good podcasting.
Something I can't explain. Yeah, but it's a flushing and rushing feeling, and it's calming.
Okay, well, remind me the process again.
You take 30 breaths, and then you hold your breath for like a minute, and
So
then
in and out is one.
you go like.
For
Yeah, and like that.
Okay.
And so in and out, and then you do 3 rounds, and then you can hold your breath for as long as you want. So if you feel like you can hold it for longer than a minute, then do that until you feel the need to breathe again. And that's essentially it. And it's nice.
how long do you hold your breath for?
I've held it for like at most like a couple of minutes, which is a lot. Like it's
A couple of minutes. Tom Cruise did the thing for 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I haven't gotten to. I think I got to somewhere between 3 and something. I got to one time. That's a long time to hold your breath.
This guy's gonna tell me he holds his breath for 4 minutes live on the fucking 43P.
I
Where we swore an
3.
oath we would never lie.
3. I said 3.
But you said being between 3 and something.
Yeah, 3 and something. So that's not 3. That's not
Okay.
4 and something.
Okay. Because you're a marathon runner, I'll
You
give you
think I can
3.
do it? I should. I should
I
do
just-
it. We should make an episode where I do the Wim Hof breathing, and then I prove to you.
I just said, since you're a marathon runner, I
Yeah.
believe you.
Yeah, but you can do that too. You just need to do it.
I think the point of it is more like, do you think you could replace anything with that and then have the same sort of effect just because it's like something that you do when you wake up in the morning? You do this specific routine
yeah.
that like that it makes you focus on the thing, because I'm sure you're using like a stopwatch as well on your phone,
Yeah,
and then you're really like taking your time to focus on your breathing and like,
You can probably get the same effect from
Meditating.
standard meditation or
Uh-huh.
some other type of activity.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
that's
not
hard
this
to
one.
do, and,
Yeah.
and that's something you've tried and never really.
Meditation?
Yeah,
Yeah, mindfulness meditation I've tried, but it just doesn't stick.
Exactly. I've tried that
It's
too,
difficult.
and it feels like nothing happens. So maybe this is a good like alternative to.
Yeah, I like this one because it's somehow more. It's more active. Mindfulness is very passive. You just sit there, but this one is like you breathe and then you hold your breath. So it's like I don't know. It's more dynamic.
Feels like there's a point.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun.
Uh-huh.
But one time my ear started ringing, and that wasn't so fun.
Huh.
I was googling why is my ear ringing after Wim Hof, and then some people said that they got like that they've had like ear infections, maybe
From
because-
Wim Hof?
Yeah, like crazy shit. But
Huh.
I don't know. I'm still gonna try it.
Yeah.
For a long.
The hypochondriac in you is gonna stop.
I
at
did
some
freak
point.
out a little bit
Yeah.
because it was like a pressure that went like. But I think that because when you're holding your breath, like shit's going on.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's working. Like
Maybe.
maybe Wim Hof himself should contact you and be like, hey, like you unlocked Wim Hof's
I unlocked stage 2.
yeah ear
two.
stage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you tried anything lately? Anything new?
I tried a new energy drink.
That's cool. Yeah. Nice.
It wasn't so good.
It doesn't taste good.
No.
That's cool.
No, I shouldn't say I shouldn't say the brand in case they want to sponsor us in the future.
Oh, then you definitely shouldn't.
But it starts with a C and ends with an Celsius.
Ooh,
It wasn't good, man.
it wasn't good. Energy drinks. Are you guys? It seems like you guys are into energy drinks.
We are. Katie cannot function without an energy drink sometimes. And then, since I guess the caffeine must work for you, right?
I don't know. I think it just tastes good.
Yeah, but it's just something about it. It could also be placebo, honestly. Like when you don't have one in like the early afternoon, your day is ruined, and then you don't function as well as you should, and then someone else has to go get one.
You drink it at a particular time during the day or randomly?
Yeah, usually around the same time.
Is that in the morning or afternoon or evening?
Afternoon.
Maybe that's your Wim Hof.
Yeah, but it's interesting though because like I don't think I have like an addictive.
Personality.
Yeah, like coffee. I don't really feel anything from coffee. Like sometimes
I
it's
don't
nice
either.
to have a coffee, but I never feel anything from it. Same with like when I've tried smoking. Like I've never really been like oh yeah, like I could get addicted to this. Like with anything, you know.
You kind of have to. It feels like you have to kind of force yourself to get addicted to smoking. Because like no one picks up one cigarette the very first time and is like I'm in love. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life.
No,
It's like it's cool and you're
it's
like
cool.
your friends are you want to do something bad together. So you're
You
like
feel like a badass.
let's keep smoking. Like let's be smokers. And then you get addicted to it and you're like fuck. Why
yeah,
did
then
I
you
do
actually
this?
get addicted to the nicotine because you keep doing it regularly.
Yeah, I would love to actually get addicted to something in that way and feel what that feels like.
But you are addicted to something.
I'm sure I am, but I mean, not like anything like smoking or
Yeah,
Or,
something that you eat or ingest somehow.
exactly. I think I'm more addicted to like routine,
Uh-huh.
or like if I watch a movie and I don't have like popcorn or chips, like I don't watch the movie. It's just like that ritual is ingrained in my mind,
Oh, okay.
and that's something that I can't get over.
I'll watch a movie with a glass of water.
And you'll sit up straight. like
I'll
this with
sit
your
up
hands on your
straight.
knees. Huh.
Check his watch.
Interesting.
It's time to blink.
Yeah.
I forgot to blink
Yeah,
almost.
That was nice. And then, oh, wait a minute.
There's
I
a
should do some Wim Hof breathing. Then you pause the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go again.
And then the movie answer, that was nice. And yeah, that's how I do it.
And you've already brushed your teeth at that point as well. So you turn it off and then get up and then sit down in your bed, head on your pillow, and then immediately open your eyes again. And it's morning.
Time to do Wim Hof breathing.
time to Wim Hof.
Yeah, I wish it was like there was a period of time where that was my thing. I had such a good routine. So I would go to bed and I would just fall asleep. I would always wake up not feeling refreshed but not struggling too much, and just it was a very nice period.
Yeah, and that's not nice for someone like me.
That's not nice for somebody like you.
When you're in a good routine like that.
When I do well, that's not good for you.
It's not good because I pref when you're doing poorly.
So when I was having my sleep problems, you were
That's
you were
nice
getting
for
off
me.
on
Yeah.
that.
And
shit.
when you go home and you're like, what should I eat for dinner tonight or something?
Yeah.
And I'm like it should be ice cream and it should be pizza.
So when I eat unhealthy too,
Yeah.
just basically when I don't take care of myself and I'm in a bad place,
And
that is when you thrive.
That is when I thrive.
I like that.
Because honestly, here's an observation.
Great observation.
Before you got your gluten intolerance,
Yeah.
how many nights could you have had pizza? How many nights could you have, eaten something shitty like that?
No, I eat shitty. Like my biggest,
Still?
still, yeah.
But gluten.
Yeah, but my biggest one is fast food.
But it's gluten fast.
But gluten free.
Gluten-free.
Yeah. But I eat like at least once a week. Fast food,
And it's gluten free.
and it's gluten free.
So not really then.
Well, what do you want me to do?
And what are you eating?
What do you want me to do, man?
What are you eating the rest of the time? You're eating healthy, huh?
No, not necessarily.
standard?
Just standard. Some
Standard.
fish, some pasta, some veggies,
Some omega-3s.
some omega-3, some fish oils.
So before you had your gluten deficiency or gluten intolerance, you could have been indulging in gluten-based lifestyle,
Yeah.
and you didn't because you were being healthy.
I don't know where you get that from. I'm not. I eat quite
It's just in my
unhealthy.
mind. You're a marathon runner.
Yeah, but
2x marathon runner.
Yeah, but I did that because it was my brain that carried me through. My willpower,
Okay.
my
Let's
sense
change
of
topic.
duty, my sense of honor.
Yeah, let's change topic.
Yeah. No, my point is that I don't eat that particularly well.
Yeah, no, it's just an image of you that I have in my head.
Yeah.
Where you're like always spaghetti.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which wouldn't be good.
It's not so bad.
Just
I
always carbs.
Yeah. And then like meat, potatoes, and vegetables.
Yeah.
Maybe every now and then some like rice,
Yeah.
and then no snacking throughout your entire week, except for maybe on a Saturday where you're like,
yeah, never a dessert.
no desserts. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think of how
You
often
see,
I eat.
Like,
You
No,
see,
no,
my
I eat.
assumptions are based on somewhat.
What a delicious
real-
meal.
But
reality.
I
I
don't
could
know, like
finish this with
okay,
a glass of water.
Yeah.
a treat, an apple. No, but I don't know. What's a normal amount? On the weekends, I will eat a bag of chips, maybe.
And then, but is there a weekend you go without bag of chips?
Yeah, it's possible.
I can't remember the last time I went a weekend without
Yeah,
a couple of bag of chips.
yeah.
I don't remember.
Can you remember a weekday?
No. No, a weekday I can remember,
Yeah,
but it's been a while.
yeah,
I love me some snacks, honestly.
yeah. But I think I eat more fast food than you too.
I don't think that's true.
Is that not true?
Maybe now.
Maybe, actually, yeah.
Yeah. But we used to eat too much.
Yeah.
But now we don't. It's a super conscious effort
And
that we
it's like-
make.
But it's also such a nice luxury where you don't feel
Yeah.
bad after. You're like, it's been a long time. Like tonight, it's going down.
Yeah. Like it's finally Friday, you know?
Uh-huh.
And we
It's like,
haven't.
if you do it once a month, it's like you can go all out if you like.
Yeah. But I think I'm also lucky in terms of my fast metabolism.
Your genetic makeup is
Yeah, for better or worse, I think I can eat like a lot without my physical appearance changing in a way that I don't want it to.
Uh-huh. You've always been as such.
Yeah, so that's why I think I eat fast food, like, because nothing happens.
Were you
Yeah.
ever worried
But
that
it's
it
still
would
bad.
like catch up with you? Like it would slow down?
Yeah, but like it hasn't happened yet.
So you're kind
But
of
it could.
invincible
I'm invincible.
in a way.
Yeah,
And I'm invisible.
and you're invisible
Because
to
when
women.
we go out, yeah, exactly,
yeah,
right.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. What were we even talking about?
I don't know. Do you have anything you want to bring up? Because I have one thing I'd like to bring up.
Okay, bring that up then.
It's not so much of bringing up. It's more. I saw this video that I didn't want to watch until we were here.
Uh-huh.
So you
haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, and I'm gonna have to mark down what time it is in the
pod
so
Yeah.
that I can beep it.
so that you can. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
You too, Katie.
Yeah.
Get off your phone.
You have to watch or
Only I can be on my phone.
yeah.
You have to watch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The video is this guy is gonna go to one of his neighbors and sell something, and his neighbor is black.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you.
Yes, sir.
I'm Fernando. I work for Peak Energy. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845.
Okay.
So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man.
I know.
No, man, that wasn't even.
Now that's what you call a Freudian slip. And then it just stands there thinking about what just happened. What did the guy say after that?
I think he just went inside his house. He was like, "Nah," like, and he's like, "Hey, man, like, should he be allowed outside again?"
Yeah, I think so. But who knows? Maybe he's racist. Maybe, but the brain is. This is why we need a neurologist on the show to explain what happened there.
I would love to show a neurologist this video and be like,
What's the
So what happened
explain.
there?
what's the chemical process?
"Why did
behind
he do this?"
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just be like, the guy kind of handled it well after. He was like, "Oh my god, neighbors, man, like." Yo, like that's not
Yeah.
even like what I'm so sorry. And like he just goes to the bottom of the stairs and like waits, looks at the door like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm-
like, my
I'll
life's-
never recover from
yeah,
this.
like my life's done.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder if an employer, if his employer saw the video,
He
would they
definitely will.
Would they do anything about
they'll
it?
fire him for sure.
Oh, okay.
Like if he was your employee, wouldn't you fire him? It'd be like, let's say your company is like the Emir Medovich company. And you're going around. These guys going around to your
If I'm-
neighbors and be like, hey.
Yeah. If it's I don't know. Like I get it. It's bad, but like
Yeah, it's bad, man.
it's I don't want to take it too far. I wouldn't maybe fire him.
I think you would have to.
I think he would be fired just because it's like a really popular video online now.
I mean, this
Yeah, with the
tweet
exposure.
alone
Yeah.
is 15 million views.
Yeah.
But is it like
because
America as well?
Yeah.
So
because it went viral, then yeah, maybe for publicity sake.
You have
But if
to.
it was,
You have
yeah.
to.
yeah, but if it was private, I wouldn't necessarily fire him.
No, if there was like yeah, because the thing is like, I really feel like for me, there's 0% chance that could ever happen. Like I could literally never walk up to someone who's a black guy and accidentally call him the N-word. It
Yeah.
would never happen.
Yeah.
So like what? And you know what? I don't think the guy needs 3 random strangers on the internet with a podcast
Yeah.
calling him a racist.
Yeah.
But he's also never gonna see this.
Yeah.
But is Freudian as a neurologist, Amir,
Yeah.
does that indicate some kind of prejudice in him?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe not necessarily. I don't know. I don't have the answer. But I feel like you have, like, the brain. I don't know how the brain works. I'm not gonna say anything. But I'm gonna guess that you see certain things, objects, people, and you have a vocabulary words that you associate with that thing or person, and then you might misspeak. Like we
Yeah.
always we always misspeak every now and then.
We always misspeak every now and then.
Yeah.
But do we do it to such a degree?
I don't know.
like, do you ever talk to your mother and be like she's a woman,
Yeah.
and let's find a slur.
But I might say
Against
like
women.
the Swedish word ficka. I might accidentally say fitta, for instance.
Yeah, but those are those are so close. Say them again.
Ficka, fitta.
See, they're so close. It's like
Yeah.
if you don't speak Swedish, you might not even hear
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah.
But
Neighbor,
maybe
neighbor, and word.
that's
Yeah, if one of those was like a racial slur,
Yeah.
do you think you would still as easily mix them up, you know?
I don't know. I'm just not ruling out that it could have been a mistake.
I absolutely think it's
Yeah.
a mistake. But
Yeah.
the reason the guy, I don't know. I don't want to judge him too hard for it.
What
because
if he
it's like,
What if he was listening to music?
he was listening
before?
he was blasting Tupac in the car,
Yeah, for instance.
and he's a huge fan.
And maybe he was
goes-
thinking of the song. And
Yeah,
like,
he's just like hit him up
yeah,
in his head, and he's like,
yeah,
oh hey, you know.
yeah,
And the guy, maybe the guy also looks like Tupac, you know.
yeah.
Tupac, I'm a huge fan.
But I guess he got fired. But I don't
He's
know.
100% fired. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, listen, guy. Got any for watching?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. But like,
Yeah.
you
Very-
understand. He understands as well, right? Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he said it, yeah, and he went to
Yeah.
the bottom of the stairs, and just
There
like
was-
contemplated his life.
There was
Yeah.
regret. I am regret there.
I'm done, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, thus I think it's like very clearly a mistake that he didn't mean to say it. But
Yeah, it's
also,
like-
if it slips out, isn't that usually an indication that it's a word in his vocabulary?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if it can like slip up so easily.
Yes. Exactly. And
So I don't think he meant to say it on the job. You know.
yeah.
But is it a word that he
potentially.
uses? You know.
Uh-huh. It's like
knows?
if you call your teacher dad or something,
Yeah.
or like mom,
Mm-hmm.
because you're always like at home, you're always like, hey, like mom, you know, or in Swedish mamma.
Mm-hmm.
That's for me, mama. But then like if I had a Swedish teacher and I'm like just like not thinking, I can see myself being like mama, and then all my friends hearing it, and then everyone's like, oh my god, pussy.
He said mama. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I for me, I could see it happening in that sense, but I would never just like to my teacher, you know, call him the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. The odds are, oof, I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
So it's so rough though.
But unfortunately, he must go, I suppose.
Unfortunately, he must go.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But if I was the CEO,
I'd
then
say, oh
maybe
You
I'd
gotta
say
go.
you gotta go.
no.
Just because I'm in a sticky situation. That's why you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that guy can sue. It's America, after all, you know,
Sue for what?
for like wrongful termination,
He could try.
and then being like, okay, like you fired me for
Yeah.
this, and like you can't prove blah blah, and then boom, $50 million.
Yeah. If he would succeed, but the world is against him.
Could you see yourself suing anyone? I can never see myself like calling up a lawyer and be like, I'd like to sue, and then you sue some guy.
You need a ton of money.
That too, which I don't have until.
Because I see a lot of
43P blows
people
up.
that will sue just to like put the company or person they're suing out of a lot of money. Like, I'm gonna sue you, so like whether
You'll
you
lose
win or
money.
lose, you're gonna be in financial ruin by the time it's over. So, unless there's like a lawyer or whatever that sees it and he's like, I represent you for free, man. I know you didn't
some
mean to
hero,
say it.
Some Matthew McConaughey style
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I could see myself sue somebody or a company.
I can't imagine going through the fucking hassle of doing it.
Yeah, no. I could if it was, I don't know, if I was a business owner and there was serious business going on.
Yes.
I think if I got physically hurt, like I always have the thought when crossing, you know, on like I call it a zebra crossing, where there's no lights, but you have like the right of way to cross, and the car should always stop. And sometimes I'm walking on there, and then a car goes like over it in front of me, like they just don't stop. And I always have a thought of like, what if I just like got myself hit by that car and
Yeah.
I sue that guy for millions?
Yeah.
You know?
In Sweden, I don't think you would win millions. I can't imagine like
Yeah.
because I actually have no idea how all this shit works. We should get a lawyer on the pod.
We should get a
Aren't
lawyer,
you kind
too.
of a lawyer?
I am, but
You are in charge of the legal team behind the 43 studio.
yeah, it's true. But I specialize in copyright, so
Oh, right.
this is
right,
not
right,
really
right.
my area.
Right. So I don't know if you would win millions in Sweden, which is why it would feel like unworth it. But maybe you would, you know? Unless you were like wrongfully imprisoned. Then I'd be so pissed that I would lose like a year of my life in prison, wrongfully
Yeah.
convicted. And then I'd be like, you know what? You know what I'd like to sue? I want to sue the fucking state.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to sue like some random like small business. I want to sue like Amazon.
Yeah.
But then win.
Yeah.
But like the city, those motherfuckers can burn.
You see these stories every now and then of people that have been in prison for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And then they find out
Sweden?
that person was it's probably happened here too, but it feels like it happens more in the US. And then
Yeah.
somehow they find out after 15 years that he wasn't guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like someone comes forward and they're like, I was lying.
I was like,
And then the guy who's been in prison for 10
I
years
was gonna
is
say
like,
something, but I don't know, something happened. But
yeah,
That's
kind of got
actually
out of
what,
hand.
yeah.
Kim Kardashian does, like how she wanted to become a lawyer.
Because of wrongful,
Yeah, and
or
it's,
like or people who were like imprisoned
Yeah.
for weed,
And
and then
it's-
now that it's legal, they're still in prison for 20 years.
yeah, and it's like they will be in prison for like 15 years, and then someone from their family is still like fighting for them, and they contact her and they say like they have no proof, like he's been in prison for 15 years and just no one cares, you know.
Yeah,
And then when finally like someone does do something, then
yeah.
Did
I
she
like
did she end up becoming a lawyer? Or I remember reading something about her studying to
I think
become
she's almost a lawyer. You have to do like the bar.
The bar, you gotta pass
Yeah.
the bar.
And
Pass the
she's
bar.
done like the baby bar, which is I think like
Yeah,
a step to it, you know.
yeah. Didn't you also pass the baby bar?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and the bar, the
The
actual
bar, yeah.
You
But
passed.
yeah, but it was a copyright.
Copyright, yeah,
specialized
specialized in copyright. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
But yeah, I passed it. It was I'm grateful for that
yeah.
experience.
You got something else you want to talk about, big man?
I talked about the Wim Hof breathing. I was thinking
Breathing, yeah.
maybe if we should, Gary Vee trash talk. Would you be interested in doing some trash talk?
I would love to do some trash talk, man. What's up?
No, but for people who don't know what I'm talking about, most people know who Gary Vee is. If you don't,
Yeah.
let's just say he's an entrepreneur.
If you're fans of the show, you know him.
Yeah, he's a special kind of a guy. He's an entrepreneur and he's very active on social media. And he has a show called Trash Talk, where he goes to garage sales or flea markets and he buys trash,
Yeah.
and then flips it and sell it on eBay. And I was watching an episode this morning and I was thinking like, I wanna try that. That could be fun.
I did too. There's not a huge like flea market culture here. I think maybe you can find stuff. Like sometimes I see posters for it like around my neighborhood, but there's like occasionally you'll see one in Brommaplan, but then it's just some guy selling like it's like stuff that he made or something. So it's not like old shit, but there is that in Hötorget.
Yeah.
Every Sunday or something.
Yeah. You have the different stands and people there selling random shit.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sure you can find some proper ones. It would just be fun to go and try that out.
Yeah. Why do I feel like I'd be good at it? You know?
Maybe you would be. You know?
Do you feel like you'd be good at it?
Me, I don't know. That's why I'm curious to try it out. 'Cause
Okay.
he was picking like a mug up and then like going on eBay and seeing what people buy this for, and then like, look, I can make $5 here or
Yeah.
something like that.
$1 for this mug.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he sells it for $20.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has that in them, because you have to like walk around and look at all this stuff and be like, there's some like old couple here who's like, they're going to a retirement home and they're selling like their mugs.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't need these anymore. And he's like, $2 is too expensive for this, man. Like, I want this for half a dollar.
Yeah.
Give me it for 20 cents.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, man. Like, we're just an old couple trying to fucking, our kid's dying.
And then, but he at least in the episode I watched, he didn't push that much when he was negotiating with people. Just a little bit.
Maybe he stopped.
But so I don't know. I want to try it out next time I stumble upon a garage sale.
You're not going to stumble upon one, because
I have stumbled upon one recently.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, in Carlaplan.
Where? Wow.
Yeah,
What were you doing there?
that's none of your business. Actually,
I'd like to know, actually.
No, I was on a walk with some people.
Uh-huh.
But it would be, next time I see one, I'm gonna stop and actually look at what's going on here. What
Okay,
people
next
are
time I see
selling,
one, I'm going to stop and see what's going on.
see what's going on. But we don't have a big eBay culture in Sweden, so I would have to use a different website.
Yeah, well, it's Blocket in Sweden.
Blocket, for instance, or Tradera.
Tradera.
Tradera is also one.
Yeah, I tried selling something on Blocket
Yeah.
or eBay, and nothing happened.
Really?
No takers.
Well, someone wanted it, but they wanted you to ship it.
Yeah,
And
I said,
then,
fuck that. It's too much work.
yeah.
Really?
Too
I
much
sold it.
fucking work.
I shipped a pair of shoes like last year to somebody.
Yeah, that's a box. You know, you tape up the box, you put it in another thing. But I was trying to sell a skateboard. And it's like, I have to buy like a bigger fucking thing, you know, and like, where do I get the shit and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I just wanted someone to come to my house and just
Ring your doorbell and
I'm like, can I have it?
Yeah.
I go, you have to switch me the money.
yeah.
And then they do it. I see in my phone, transaction's good. Take it. See
Yeah.
you later, guy.
Yeah. No hassle with the
No
buying
hassle.
packages and stuff.
Too
like
much
that.
hassle, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So,
you know, I'm down for
A 43 podcast special episode
a very special
where
episode
we go to a garage sale and try
with Gary V.
and with Gary V too,
That would be incredible.
and try to make money.
Gary had something.
Oh yeah. And it's more about like relationship question.
So maybe
That
you
I
take a
saw.
back seat on this one.
I was just gonna say I have nothing to offer.
But maybe it would be interesting if Amir could imagine himself maybe somewhere in the multiverse. There's an Amir in a relationship. Maybe 6 years you've been
No.
with this person.
Wow.
It's a long
I mean,
time.
I mean, there probably is an Amir in the multiverse who has been. That's how the multiverse
Probably.
works.
That is how the multiverse works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a multiverse where, so there's some other.
There's
Richard
also-
who's a player.
Also, a timeline where Amir has been in a relationship with somebody in the metaverse for 6 years.
True, I guess.
Also,
I guess that's cool.
Okay, so you've been with this person for 6 years, you know, everything's great. And then she opens up and she tells you that she did cheat on you.
oh wow.
But it was a long time ago in the first year that you were together.
wow.
And you've now been together for 6 years.
Okay. And
How do you feel about this?
I feel a bit betrayed.
Is it worse that, you know, 6 years into your relationship? Is it worse that it was, you know, 5 years ago she did it compared to
Wow.
if it had been, like, if she was
Just
honest
happened.
about it, that as soon as it happened?
It's so hypothetical, but I guess because time passed, it wouldn't feel as bad as if I were to find out immediately
Yes.
after,
Exactly.
because it would be more fresh. But it would still be a bit of a drag, right?
It would be a bit of a bummer, I guess.
Sure.
That bumps me up.
Rope.
Bumps me out just a little
Yeah.
bit.
If I were in a relationship,
Yeah.
that would bum me out,
That-
right?
That would bum me out just a little bit.
the
That would
ice
ruin
in
my
your-
day, maybe.
The ice in your veins got a little bit colder.
Yeah, that would put me in a negative headspace for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could potentially feel like a waste of time. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I spent 5 years with you after you had cheated on me. Like, I could have been out there in the wild, like like
Catching Pokemon.
catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, but now with you, here I am, a Bulbasaur.
A Bulbasaur.
When I thought you were a Venusaur.
Yeah, exactly. I think I don't know. It's so difficult because I haven't experienced it, so it's so hypothetical. But I think
Have you experienced being cheated on?
huh?
Haven't you experienced being cheated on?
I don't know, not that I know of, at least. Maybe. But I think if you're wondering if it's a deal breaker for me, I'm not sure.
But if it wasn't a deal breaker, do you think a part of you would also feel like, why did you tell me? Like, we've had 5 years, fine, and you're like 100% sure, like, nothing has happened after that. It was just this one thing that happened. Do you think you'd feel a little bit like you wish you hadn't known now? Like, it's so
ignorance
late
is
to bring
bliss
it
type
up.
of a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you basically ruined our lives here by being honest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You should have lied.
You should have lied, and then nothing would be a problem.
Would that be so wrong?
Would that be so wrong? I think, yeah. Oh, maybe it is a deal breaker because then I don't know what happened the rest of the 4 years after that.
The truth is kind of overrated sometimes.
Yeah,
You don't think so? Like,
it's easier to not hear the truth every now and then. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, why? It feels like a movie trope almost that like everyone deserves to. At the same time, though, everyone does deserve to know the truth. But if it's gonna really hurt you
Yeah.
and then ruin our lives, like something really stupid, like
Yeah.
6 years ago,
Yeah.
5 years ago, like I got a hand job from some girl, like that, and now now we're gonna break up because of it.
Yeah. I mean,
I know.
it's understandable if people want to break up, but
It's
I
understandable.
I understand also like sort of a Dark Knight type of thing. You don't. Is that what the Dark Knight does?
No,
Just felt
no. It's
I wanted
really
to
not.
use the Dark Knight as an example.
Dark Knight
but
would be the person that cheated, the guy that she cheated on you with, would tell you 5
Yeah.
years later, like, just so you know,
Yeah.
6 years ago she and I did this,
Yeah.
and he did it anonymously. Then that would be Dark Knight shit.
What would your reaction be in this multiverse timeline?
I think the blow would hurt less. I agree with you there. I don't know why, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, we've been together 6 years. Like, should I end it because of this? I would definitely need to think about, like, should I end it because of this, or should I just let it go because we're happy?
Yeah.
Or you know what? I'd like some revenge, please. Now I get to go out.
Now
and
I
hook
get to
up,
go and do
then
it.
you go out and you try your best with girls, and you're like, it
And
goes
then you
nowhere.
can't
You know,
succeed.
you're invisible basically to them, and then you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? Okay, I think we should stay together.
You know, believe in
I
second
tried my
chances.
best. It didn't go so well. Like, I
Yeah.
forgive you.
Yeah. How about you then, Katie?
I don't know. I kind of see the both sides. I think that's why it's like, why I wanted to ask it, because it's so interesting. It's not just like your partner cheats on you, you know? Like, what do you do? It's like so long ago. But
The thing is for women as well, like the biological part of it is like, let's say you're 31 years old and we're thinking about having a family. It's like, I have to, just because before we start this family that we're trying to have, is like, just so you know, I cheated on you 4 years ago. And then you're like, because guy, I'm like, okay, maybe I do break up with you. And I can get together with a girl who's 10 years younger than I am. And like, I can still have this prospect of having a family. But a girl that late into life, the biological clock is ticking. It's like, oh, now you have now like a time bomb waiting. Like, you got to get this family started. If you want kids, you got to get this shit started right now. And then it's like, okay, you have to find a guy, and then like, no, like, okay, you're fine. No, did you cheat on me? No. And then like, boom. But for guys, it's easy. You get a new family like that.
Yeah, true. But I think maybe that's the reason why somebody would reveal it 5 years later. Because if they're thinking about having a kid, maybe that person's like, I'm gonna have a kid with this person. I really gotta get this thing out of my chest
Yeah,
first.
we can't start our family
On a lie.
on a lie.
Yeah.
But then you don't start family.
You don't start family and you keep that lie.
You keep a lie. You keep the lie
You
forever.
you keep the lie alive.
You know what? It's kind of underrated dying with a dark secret in the grave.
We all
Taking
need
it
to,
with you.
we're all gonna die with some dark secrets.
I think so too.
Yeah.
What's your dark secret?
Well, I can't tell you.
Hey, you
That's-
already talked about your testicular torsions.
Yeah, that wasn't even a dark secret. That was just
a light.
a light little secret that I
Yeah.
could reveal. But dark secrets must not be revealed.
Yeah. I think I would be hurt.
You think so?
I think
it would ruin your
I
afternoon.
think it would ruin my afternoon.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I see about it is like, okay, this was 5. If you told me right away, my healing would have started 5 years ago, versus now I have to heal.
Yeah.
And then all the like 5 years that we had together is like all those good memories are sullied by
Yeah.
this now.
I mean, thinking about it more as well, it's like they did it like, even if you've been together like 7 years and they did it a year in, it's not like it was like after a couple months where they're like, oh, we were only together like couple weeks, couple months, you know, like it was really early on. I feel like after a year, then it's kind of like once a cheat,
Always.
always a cheat,
cheat.
you know?
Always a cheater.
Well, what if the guy was like, hey, 5 years ago, I'm the guy in the video who accidentally says the N-word. And then you're like, oh my God, that is you.
That is you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then you break up with him.
Yeah, that's easier. But I think I've thought about it, and I think it's a deal breaker for me in the end.
I think so too. Just because it's like, for me, that's the time thing. Like, oh, this is 5 years of my fucking life that you decided, you know what? I'm going to waste these 5 years for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. In my final answer, it's a deal breaker.
Final answer, deal breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be a deal breaker.
Final answer,
Yeah.
deal breaker.
Yeah.
Even with the biological clock.
Yeah, that's the saddest thing about it for the ladies.
Yeah. But I see a lot of women that will like say they're
Freeze
like
eggs.
30. No, they're like 30, 31, and then they get in a relationship and maybe they've been with the guy for like 9 months, we'll say. And then they just say to them, they're like I want to have a baby now. Like, you don't have to like stay around for it, you know? But like, you're my partner right now and I'm this age and I want to have a baby. And sometimes it like works out.
It's a
They're
business
like,
transaction.
I mean, kind of, but like they stay together, you know? Even if it's like kind of out of the blue.
Yeah, I'd hate to be judgmental, but that sounds a little selfish as well. What if eventually you're like, I mean, I've had a jacket for a year, and at some point I look at the jacket, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking buying you? Like, and then, but like with a human being that you've only known for 9 months, you get to live together, and you're like, oh, I'm pregnant with your kid now, and you do this shit that really pisses me off.
No, but you don't just like get pregnant in secret. You still like
No, but
talk
it's
about
like,
it.
hey, like I'd like to make child, and then eventually a year into your at 9 months, and then a year into your relationship, you're 3 months pregnant, and you're like, actually, I kind of hate you. Now your parents are like, the kid has to deal with like parents who wanted a kid just because they wanted a kid.
Yeah.
And now it's like they're divorced and they hate each other, and like that's the kid who has to deal with it now.
Yeah. Sticky
It's the
situation.
biological clock.
Kids deserve more than that, in my opinion.
Yeah. True. But I can understand why some women feel the need to do certain things.
I really appreciate
That's
the
very
modern
abstract.
woman lifestyle. I'll be
Huh?
honest.
The
The
modern
modern
woman?
woman lifestyle.
What is the modern woman lifestyle?
The current 2022 modern woman lifestyle.
Yeah.
Is just, I feel like women are way more honest now. If even like young people, like 20
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're just like, this is like a time in it's a moment in time where like we can just be 100% honest. And like even 8 years ago
Yeah.
when I was a young man, It was just games.
It
I'm
was
sure
just
there's still games now, but like
video
I-
games, you mean, or
video games, absolutely.
yeah,
Video games get also slightly worse, but also better.
yeah.
but just more games, you know.
Okay, so when you say honest, what's an example?
I think it's more honest. Like people like are upfront about what they want.
Like, be honest. Like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to hook
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
That
like-
kind of
Yeah, sure. Or
honesty.
like, hey, like I am looking for a relationship and I like you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's not as like cringe for girls to be honest about like, hey, like you're, or like go up to guys and be like, hey, like
Yeah.
I think you're.
What about the modern man? Is there such a thing as the modern man?
The modern man, there is such a thing.
And what characterizes the modern man?
What characterizes the modern man is a reflection of what our culture looks like, which is more. Take James Bond for instance, a
Yeah.
man who is more in touch with his feelings.
Oh, yeah, more in touch with his feminine side.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's what the modern man looks like. Get fucked, man! Holy shit!
That was good.
Yeah, you thought you were gonna stump me.
No, yeah, you had prepared what a modern man means.
That was on the fly as well. So that's just that. And you know what? That's modern podcasting.
Yeah, I guess I wonder what stimulated the modern woman. Maybe the contraception, like being able to not get pregnant, is one of the big accelerators.
I guess so. But you could also argue that we shouldn't be doing that shit to our bodies.
Doing what shit?
You know, it's unnatural.
Oh yeah,
God
yeah.
is gonna look down and be like, "That's bad,"
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know. Mm-hmm. And we do everything for the big man.
We do everything.
Do you
for the
think
big
at the end of your life, you're gonna ask forgiveness just in case? Like you join a church and just ask, like, "Hey,
yeah.
I did all this bad shit. Like, what should
I
I'm
cheated
sorry."
on my wife the first
The
year
dark
of our.
secrets.
Exactly. And then
Revealed it.
just in case, like if you die and the next thing you do is like open your eyes and you're in a cloudy place and there's a
Yeah.
gate and you're like, fuck. Like I'm so not getting in there. You go up and you're like, hey, and,
Yeah.
you know, what is he, Saint, who's the guy at the, Peter? Who's the guy?
Is there a guy at the pearly gates?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a guy. And
I don't know my religion.
Yeah, and he looks your name up in the database, and he's like, "Oh, ooh."
Checks his list. Checks it twice.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, 43 podcasts.
Yeah.
that's not looking so good."
That's
You said what about the N-word guy?
Yeah.
that
You
one
know?
There
time.
was the guy that said the N-word, and you didn't want to fire him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I said no. Maybe I would fire him.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I-
clear.
I wanted to
I
forgive him. That's good, huh?
Yeah, forgiveness, right?
Yeah, slave owners, they don't belong here, you know.
Yeah.
And like, oh, okay, bye. But just in case.
Just in case.
Shouldn't you go to the confession booth and be like, forgive me, Father? You know?
Yeah.
I'd like to get into heaven now, please.
Yeah. But do you think that would work? Don't you think he can see through me that I just did that?
Wow, that's good. And then
Just
you get
for-
up to there. You get up to the gates.
No, I go up there and I say, I regret nothing. And then he's like, I like your style,
You
kid.
son of a
You're
bitch.
hired.
He gives
That
a
was
shit
very
to-
honest and modern man of you.
Yeah.
Yuri.
And then you get in.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm there like, "Oh, but I did
Yeah.
the Hail Mary and I spun around
Exactly.
and stuff and like, oh, like let me in, I'll suck your dick, man. I fucking swear I'll suck it. And then he's like, oh God.
God, no.
And then I suck it and he still sends me to hell.
That still sends you to hell after that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would. I think I'll just see what happens.
I think so
Australian
too.
surfer style.
It's kind of rock and roll as well. You get there and you're like, do what you will.
Do what you will,
I don't
but
give a
this is
fuck.
me. I don't give
And
a
they're like,
fuck.
okay, I guess you're going to hell. You're like, wait, really? I thought you would respect. Really now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, is that it, or is there something that needs to be addressed?
I have nothing that needs addressing. Only the fact that it's the 43p.
43p. That's it.
It's cool. It's hip.
It's a cool tip.
Bring all of your friends, every single person that you know.
Yeah.
Send them the link to the video. 43 podcast.
43 podcast. Thank you for tuning in.